All right, good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on this Wednesday on the 3rd of December. Good to see you all, Michael. Good to see you, Grant, everyone. Another exciting day. Good day yesterday in the market. Had a couple of nice little runners going in the afternoon. We got a big list we'll share with you. And looks like we have a couple of big things that go on this morning, too. Market is up about 35 points on the Dow. And we've got a lot of greens. The big news today is going to be Apple. Okay, Apple's coming out with earnings. Apple has been having a hell of a run lately. I know a lot of us own it a little bit long term. We were fans of Apple for a long time, and I think that's going to really put a staple of what's to expect going into the end of this month. We also have interest rates that are going to be coming out. The Feds are going to have a meeting, I think, in a week or two or something like that. So we'll see if they're going to lower them. They're saying they're not supposed to, but I heard some people said they might. We'll see how they play the game on it, but interest rates have also been affecting the market a lot, as in volatility goes. But we got a couple of good comebacks. We had some really good rallies. I want to talk about MSTR. I want to actually talk about Bitcoin, actually. Ooh, Bitcoin just took a big drop right here all of a sudden. I don't know what happened right here. I always like to work off IBIT because IBIT is obviously the same thing. But you could see that Bitcoin had a big move yesterday, 49.50 all the way to 52. Remember, this is the ETF for it. Bitcoin right now is trading at 91,000. Let me just put over here, share that with you. You can see this is the level 4. Yeah, we just had a big drop right here. Something must have just came out talking about it. And MSTR did really, really well, taking a very, very big hit. You can see MSTR here on the long-term chart, all the way to 460, dropped down to 160. I end up getting in. I averaged up on this stock a few times. And what was crazy is MSTU did a reverse stock split. Okay. So, Josh just sent me an email this morning, and I want to kind of, doing his research. And I don't know if you guys heard this, but let me read it really quick that he sent to me. It was on Bloomberg, I think it was. Yeah, it was on Bloomberg. So basically what they're saying is that ETFs, they're putting a halt on ETFs that are 2x and 3x, stocks like MSTU. They're stopping it. They said they're getting too crazy with them. There's too many of them, and they're too volatile, okay, and too dangerous. Something past the, how could I say it, what they're able to control as volatility goes. So the ones that are there now are going to stay, but moving forward, I think they're stopped. And remember, I was telling you this last year. I was talking about, like, what the hell's going on? Why there's so many ETFs on a specific stock? And I'm not talking about they make one. Some have 10, 20, 100, in all different ETFs. And the reason why they did that is because the way the stock market makes money is companies going public. I'll do a class on that. I'll talk about it. Maybe I'll do a quick little video on it. But just very briefly, there's not that many IPOs of new companies going public. So the way to get around that is they're doing this, and they make a fortune of these companies. They do that. So the exchanges love it. Mutual funds love it. But general public gets crushed. So the SEC is going to stop it. So anyway, let's talk about what's moving yesterday. Let's talk what moved on yesterday, and let's talk about what's going to move today. And don't forget, today we have Class 2, Phase 3, which is Lesson 3 and 4. A couple of stocks I just want to touch upon that moved pretty well. PLRZ was a nice little mover yesterday. Went from like $3 to $8. We already talked about MSTR. Saw that one had a really good move too. And then there was the ETFs like MSTZ. That was the opposite. This is what I'm talking about. There's so many MSTRs. I bought the MSTU, and I averaged up on it. So I did pretty well on that one. That one's doing pretty well. Boeing did really well too yesterday, holding pretty strong, down to 180 up to 240. That one did well. Intel was fabulous, absolutely fabulous yesterday. Great run up. Stock just broke 52-week highs. You know what a fan I was with that stock, right around the $25 price range. You can see here after a year, the stock has done absolutely great. Got a little crazy, came back down, took a big hit from here, from 42 back down to 38. But, obviously the big news about Intel is that the U.S. government does own a piece of that company now. Almost like communism, right? Now they own a piece of it. Two more stocks I want to bring up. BMNR on the long was really nice. And another minor, I'm going to put this one up over here. BMNR is another stock of the Bitcoin, and TMC also looking pretty strong too. That one came up. Great little stock there. A couple stocks got destroyed yesterday on the shorts. You had Irene was a nice little short. Irene's been on fire and obviously been trading it, now starting to back off. These are all good shorts that were yesterday. CIFR, this one still can continue to be a short. I don't know if it's on your watch list, but I'm putting it back on my list. CIFP, R, that one's going on the list. Hunt was another good short yesterday. Great short, 45 down to 37. Still hovering there. Listen, a lot of these stocks, if you look at the bottom right there on the bottom, you could see what big run-ups they have. So when you have a good market, a market's going down, these are the best ones to short. So that one really nice. Couple other ones too. The XYZ was a really good short yesterday, 65 down to 60. XPEV was a good short yesterday. And one last one, JNZ X. That was another really good short. Went down to 21, down to 16. And pharmaceutical stock still looks pretty weak. PSTG got hit too. Yes, that it did a slingshot. It went up and then it just came back down, Michael. So not real. Well, big run up. It's at big support levels around 80. You can see here on the long-term chart. So right there. All right. So Bitcoin is still trying to go lower. It looks like right here. Seems like it's taking a hit. You can see it right there. And I'm just looking over here on my market over here down to 93, down to 92. All right. So let's see what's going on this morning, because there were quite a few stocks that some of you traded. This stock had a really, really good move yesterday too. It was an afternoon runner, but she's starting to come back down. I'm going to put this on the B list, PMAX, because I don't like she's starting to trend down. Remember, the trend is your friend. You do not want to buck that trend. This stock gapped up too yesterday after hours, but it's not really going anywhere. Good spread of 25%. Not super sold on it, though. This one looks great. The problem with this one is the spread. Remember, 50% of the traders lose money by not knowing the spread. So unless you're a Category 5 trader, stay away from that one, but I'm not putting on the list. This one looks a lot more tradable. QCLS. Nice spread. Good volume. Not up super a lot. Let's go check and see if I can find out where the orders are. QCLS. Let me see if they're still bidding it up. QCLS. Warren on YouTube says, Fausto, TSLY and MRNY both are reverse stock splits too. Yeah, a lot of them. They did a lot of reverse stock splits today, didn't they? Let me look at that one too for you. TSLY. Yep, that was the reverse stock split. TSLY and MRNY. And you could see why they reverse stock split them, right? Because they were all in the dollar price range. And this is the thing. Mutual funds can't trade stocks under $5. Okay. So it's another quick little strategy, how they kind of make them, because they're really cheap, and how they bring them back up. But remember, reverse stock splits are not good. It is not good to see that. Okay. All right. But thanks for sharing that with me, Warren. A couple of the yes, the QL. Let me look at the price on this one. So here's the orders on it that I see out here. Not super great. Guys, this guy just upticked for 6,000. Got resistance levels here at 450. All right. What else we got going on? Running out of time over here. What else we got? Poet. Nice little trend. Stock got beat up. Spread's okay. POET. Not terrible. CAPR. That's a penny stock. iRobot was really good yesterday, okay? And she looks like she's still moving up a little bit today. She's a little slow. She was good yesterday. This is a great level 1 stock. So if you're a beginner, that's probably right up your alley. This one's not doing anything. This one gapped up a little too high. Not doing anything, not doing anything, not doing anything, and not doing anything. RR looks like it's coming back a little bit. So let's put that one on the watch list. Cheap little stock, but she's starting to back off a little bit. Okay, losers. We already know about this one. Don't know if it's going to come back. Medical stock. They usually don't. Probably sometimes better short than long. W buy, nothing there. All right, those are all garbage. This one is making a nice little push. American Eagle. We all know about American Eagle, right? Susan Sweeney. She got a lot of great scrutiny and a good way that made the stock take off. Right? What else we got going? This one's on a downtrend. GameStop. What the hell is that? GameStop's moving? That was from yesterday. Oh, yeah. GameStop did make a big move. $20, 22. Slow mover. There's people still fans of GameStop. They're still like crossing their fingers, still interested in that stock. Losers, there's nothing there in the losers list. All right. Lita says, you look at GTLB. Let me go check it out really quick for Lita. GTLB. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it. That could be a good short. Just look at it, Lita. Very, very ugly spread there. Okay. All right, traders. I got to get ready for phase 3. So if you're a gold student and higher, I'll see you all in there. It'll be our lesson 3. And if you did miss it, it was recorded. If you want to get into those classes, how we teach you how to trade with me and trade live, make sure you should check with your education advisor, and we'll get you in there. If you're joining on site, if you're watching us on social media, if you want to join our professional trading room, we're going to be here. We're here all day, every day, from 7:30 to 4:30. Just take your phone, scan that QR code, or here's the link. Go to www.ctu.co/free. All right. Let's get ready for the market open up, guys. I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Josh and Rich will be taking care of you guys in the cyber group room. I'll be taking care of you in class. See you then.